Hi there guys, and welcome back to another episode of Pillars of Eternity. In our last episode we spoke to Lady Webb and she hired us, kinda sorta. Then we killed Panhelm and we handed Osric his breastplate back. We started with the investigation quest. We spoke to 2 of the 3 people already. And then I see Edir has leveled up as well. So today I want to finish off Brackenberry. Yes, I want to finish off this Brackenberry area, and then I want to head over to Ondra's gift. Armored Grace. Passive. Armor speed ability. Self-defense. Weapons best. Pole, stick flail, 1 war. Battle axe, sword, morning star, crossbow. Dagger, rapier, mace, scepter, rod. Hatchet, spear, quarterstaff, hunting bow. Saber, stiletto, club, pistol, blunderbuss. Yeah, you see, I won't go for this because greatsword, pike, warhammer, arbalest. I don't want him. Bearing guard. Target speed average interrupts. And then affects prone for 5 seconds. Okay, fearless. Self immunity to frightened and terrified. Oh hells yes. Let's do
Hey
that.
there. Good day to you.
The burly guard eyes you warily. I don't recognize you. What business do you have with House Doemenel? Tell me about House Doemenel. Why would I just attack the place? It's an old and respected family. Much of the Defiance-based prosperity is due to Doemenel business activities. Now, do you have any further business here? Farewell. I will see you out. Shit. Okay, so there would most likely be a quest later that brings you back there. Okay then.
Does music sound different to you in your ears? Or, well, ear is another shape?
Yes, I find it unpleasant. Most everything seems shrill when I'm a Stalgar.
Maybe your keen senses just haven't heard truly fine music yet.
A masterfully crafted annoyance is still an annoyance.
Well said. What? Assassin. Oh, yes, I remember. Thomas said. He said. So let's do this because they are running forward. Shoot the spellcaster for me. You shoot the other spellcaster. You just attack the nearest guy, attack the nearest guy. You cast that. And you transfer. Okay. So then, which spellcaster did I shoot? One shot. Okay, shoot that one for me now.
I shall.
That's not very helpful.
Go away. What did you bring me? Lorica wood. Why?
You give me any more gifts and people will start thinking you're playing favorites.
Why can't I read this? Written on the scrap of parchment is a concise but detailed description of you, including your name, your distinguishing features, and everyone you're known to have associated with in your brief time in Deerwood. Okay. So the citizens weren't after Kana, they were after me. Bring it on. What's this? Mail armor. 9. Medium. I need to make an exception. Superb. Legendary. I can't do perception. Do dexterity. I cannot accuracy. Action speed and reflex. Accuracy. Reflex. Interrupt. Well, perception is pretty high. I might as well just go with look at this. Oh shit.
Yeah?
Ondra's a gift. Can't see shit. Abandoned house, Corvex house, Odda's house, a salty mast. There's a salty mast. Abandoned house, Leaden Trading Company, ramshackle house, lighthouse. This place looks rough. Okay, so let's go to the abandoned house then. Addict. Yeah, okay. Interested. Who's the last person I need to speak to? Ollie. to Ollie. A youngish elven man squints at you in surprise. You can't just barge into somebody's home like this. Who do you think you are? Who are you? The elf who lives here. Now get out. Rude. Not even a cup of coffee. Nothing. Next. It's another abandoned house. Who's this? Oh, it's that. It's that goddess. Oh, I can camp. Can I camp here? Camping's not allowed in this area. Why not? I want to. Can't tell me how to live my life. Lure. Level 4. More flame. Mora's vaulting tentacles. How many do I have? Pool of Yora. What does Pool of Yora do? It summons a black sphere that draws all nearby enemies toward it each time it pulses. I wonder. The caster access to up to 3 free third or lower level spells. No. How about that? Engulfs the caster in now. Creates a ghostly double of the caster. Switches the location of the caster and one ally leaving a shot. No. Arcane reflection. So it's a single target and an AoE. Yeah, let's do that. Whoever lives here obviously don't care about
On the hunt.
things getting taken. The rope coiled around the chair feels painfully scratchy. Someone was tortured. The water in the pail is murky with blood. Someone was tortured in this house. Oh, no one lives here. It's an abandoned house. Okay, so we open up heritage hills. Okay, let's open now. Who is you? So from there we go. Go that way first.
Which is
This is Odda's house. Who's Odda? I've seen Odda before. The woman looks like she hasn't slept in days. Her hair is a rat's nest of tangles, and her eyes are lined with shadow. She casts an anxious glance at the door. Her eyes widen, somewhere between hope and apprehension. Are you here about Darren? Who? My boy Darren, his father, Wade, took him fishing 2 days ago, and I haven't seen either of them since. The neighbors are no help, and the city watch hardly bothers with the gift these days. I'd be out on the docks and looking myself, but I can't leave the baby. Her eyes wander to a crib, and she lowers her voice. I don't dare take a hollow-born out. What with the violence near the brothel? You have a brothel? A hollow-born baby? The answer is etched plainly on her face. Wyden's legacy is a potent in the defiance by anywhere. People are scared and they're looking for someone to blame, whether it's those women at the brothel, or the families of the poor babes. Might be nice of the gods or two to step. Might be nice if a god or two stepped in and set people straight, but maybe that's just me. She sighs and watches the emotionless cradle. I don't approve of what goes on at Maea's place, but these attacks won't earn us the god's mercy, and it's only made it harder to earn a living. Tell me more about their disappearances. What do you want to know? Tell me about Darren. The ghost of a smile flickers across her lips. He's a brave lad, if a little too bold for his own good, but he's always been a dutiful son and a gentle brother. He's got dark hair, quick eyes, and a ready smile. When you find him, you'll recognize him in a heartbeat, I'm sure of it. Tell me about Wade. She cowls and brushes a greasy strand of hair from her face. Sometimes I don't know whether to rejoice or rue that he comes home as often as he does. He spends most of his time and all of his money drinking at the brothel. He has ever since her gaze returns to the silent cradle. Where did you see them last? Wade was taking Darren fishing at the docks. That was 2 days ago. I've no more questions. I'll be back if I find anything. Odda closes her tired eyes, likely for the first time in 2 days. I don't know how to thank you. I don't have much to spare these days. But Ondra's bless you up for anything you can do. Brave Darren. I will go kill them. Don't worry about it. This man's fancy clothes are ripped, and blood flows from a fresh cut above his eyes. He tries to push himself up, but his arm is shaking. He winces painfully. Help him up. Thank you, he gasps and rises. My head, what happened? He carefully dabs at his bloody nose with a silk handkerchief. I was just on my way to the club. He slowly stretches out one leg, grimacing at his scraped knee. It's a rough part of town, but the rebels never been violent. Even an eye with a Kali isn't worth this. He limps away. Bye. Fisherman. What is it? No. I'll try it. The docks.
Keeping an eye out.
Nice and quiet.
Nothing. A lot of running for nothing. It might be in the lighthouses. Sailor. Supplicant has arrived from twin. Oh, seeking. Living in 3 days. I don't know. -4 prestige. Plus over for 3 days. Minor reputation. With twin elms. Negative. Oh, whatever. A hooded figure leans against the wall. When he notices you draw near, he stands up and raises his hand to halt your approach. If you know the words, speak them, and we can do business. If not, then we are done here. I apologize for the unpleasant, but I am the midnight merchant, as some would say. I deal in center commodities. Precaution must be taken. Now, let us do business. Where did I get that? So. And no, I can't change this now. I want to check some. 2 topaz, 2 kraken eye. And 20,000 gold. Requires level 16. Requires level 12. Requires level 8. No. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah?
I don't need your stuff. I can't use it anyway. Oh, let's get inside. Damn. I dare you to ask them how much it would cost for 2 ladies.
Nothing like this in Gilded Vale. Just Wallaruna the milkmaid. She knew what she was doing.
Overfried cod, watered ale, and prostitution. A bastion of deer wooden culture.
I hope you aren't expecting to find the Leaden Key in here.
Now to find a home for my other staff.
Sorry about that. Let us see quickly. Wow. There's Ollie. Okay. There's Wade as well. There's Wade. His son is gone and he's drinking. Well, shit. The man is at a table by himself, but he constantly glances at the opposite bench as if waiting for someone. He reeks of alcohol and he moves with the torpor of someone who's gotten used to spending most of his time drunk. This table's taken, find another. He spreads his elbows on the wood and pulls his drink between them. I've got questions about Landry. His face twists into a confused skull. What's it to you? I was told you were the last person to see Landry. Here to help her while you're 2 weeks late. I just have a few questions. uh, Oli finishes his drink and he drums his fingers on the empty mug. My throat's feeling mighty dry. If you want to talk, there'll be 10 pounds for a refill. Landry was your friend. At least you could answer a few questions. All these eyes you warily. Yeah, fine. You don't have to get your small clothes in a knot about it. So what was it you were wanting with Landry? Tell me about Landry. He spent most of his time here drinking with me. It tells you enough, doesn't it? He takes a gulp of his drink and shrugs. He didn't volunteer details, and I didn't ask, but he had a working man's hand and a working man's taste for drink. When and where did you last see Landry? Right here, getting drinks with me. He slaps a spot on the bench. Just like we have every night for the last 5 years. I couldn't actually tell you much about him, and I think he preferred it that way. He frowns at the rough wooden grain of the table. It's probably why we got on so well. Plenty of things we didn't talk about. Anyway, I remember the last night because he said things were finally turning around. He was going to find a steady job, clean up, have another crack at the respectable life. I told him in that case he could buy the drinks. He traces the rims of his cup. That's when she showed up. Who's this woman you're talking about? A sly smile stretches across his face. A real fancy lady, name's Lamdala. He taps his head. I don't remember much these days, but I remember her. Usually you have to pay a month's copper to spend time with a woman like that. But Lambala, he shakes his head. She was falling all over Landry that night. Left with him too. Where did Landry and Lamdala go? A gruff laugh rattles his throat. She said they were going on to see some fully performers. If you ask me, they had their own plans to perform that night. He makes an absent gesture and grins. She just said they had to pick something up at her house in Copper Lane first, some cozy little place by the northern gate. He picks up his cup. Even a drunk like me knows what that means. For what it's worth, she said she earns her coin over at the amphitheater in Copper Lane. That's where she said they were going to see their show. Maybe someone there saw him. That's all I need to know right now. Right, let me know if you find him, yeah, because the bastard owes me a round of his found the good life. Corner. Disengage enemies. 20 reload speed, ranged attack speed. Oh, I like that. I should actually start editing my chants. That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea.
Yes?
Edit chants. See, this is the one I just got. This one, fortitude and will, movement and reflex. Ooh, minus 10 slash and pierce. So let's do that. That. How long do they last? Duration 3.2 seconds. I don't know how this works. Come on.
Hey there.
and still I want to talk.
Greetings.
Origo catches your eye. A golden hoop dangles from one ear, and his fine, fitted close whisper as he glides over to you. You have me at a loss. How could I afford time with such a magnificent creature? What are you talking about? I shall slap you silly, my dude. I'm talking about your magnificent eyes and perfect lips. Truly, it should be a crime for you to ever close them. He runs a finger along a perfectly symmetrical goatee. What can Origo do for you? You tell me. Some things must be experienced, not believed. No thank you. Big Durnsy.
Hey there.
An older man seems to walk with a slight limp. He doesn't say anything, but he stops and regards me. What's wrong with your leg? He just laughs and shakes his head. Ah, okay. A little bit bottom bone. There's Maea. Can't remember so many quests. Captain Pepperjack. I know I needed to speak to Maea about something. I just can't remember what.
How do you do?
The Amoa woman watches you suspiciously. One hand is tensed at her side, but as you approach, she relaxes and gives you a friendly, if wary smile. I don't see many outfitted like you who aren't looking for trouble. You aren't looking for trouble, are you? What kind of trouble are you having? A frown ripples across her blue facial markings. The kind that's bad for business. Local rowdies have taken to harassing my hard-working boys and girls. And our customers, they started showing up after this rash of Hollowborn, and they've been driving my regulars away. She looks you up and down, scratching her chin. There aren't too many who care about the happens in a place like this, like the gift. But word is you're an exceptional. The knights are too busy sniffing around Duke of Avia to bother with us commoners, and I'd just as soon not deal with their bureaucracy anyway. I could investigate as long as they're going to tell me how I can help. These sucks into Roman groups, which suggests to me that these aren't random incidents. She places one large finger on your chest. You put a stop to these attacks and I'll find a real nice way to thank you. She winks. Got me. There is a look in Durance's eyes, like a lion that has stumbled upon a herd of deer. His knuckles are white as he clutches his staff with both hands and he surveys the room. He laughs to himself, low and rumble. I've got questions. Shoot. What do you know about these attacks? She waves her hand at the door. You only have to step outside to see it for yourself. Those thugs out there are just waiting to cause trouble for anyone coming or going. She sizes you up, but maybe they would let you pass, however. Tell me more about your business. She rubs the back of her neck. It's not doing as well as I'd like with all this trouble. I run an honest enterprise, just trying to give folks a little rest and relaxation. She nods at you and lowers her voice. You help me out and I'll see about getting you a special discount. Can I ask you something else? Is there someone here named Cyril? Now, just what can I do for you? She laughs. You must be new in town, dearie. She's only the most sought-after girl in the district. You want to spend time with her, just ask. She's 1,000 for the night, but she's worth every band, or so they tell. Fancy a go with her? She nudges you to the best. Okay, let's go. You'll find her quarters upstairs. She lays a large hand on your shoulder. Don't mind the burly fellows at her door. They're just there to make sure everyone has a good time. It's for a quest. Where's upstairs? I'm not taking you all with me. It's just nasty. Do you guys each want a camera? There's Ikali as well. Someone said something about Ikali. So, that's so well.
Hey there.
Hello.
powder almost hides a circle under her eyes. A rouge does her two prominent cheekbones. Despite it all, Sarah is beautiful. She favors you with a smile she must have practiced and perfected. Hello, stranger. Let me make you more comfortable. There's something I need to discuss with you. I'm here on a quest to restore the Glonfarthen clan. It is rather warm in here. He takes you out to it. So you like role playing? Your friend does the same. He needs the medallion. So do I. She raises her chin. I offered him his half of the money, and he refused it. She crosses her arms and paces the slows. I'm sure he told you all about his broken clan. Did he also tell you that I got him where he is today? I really am sorry for him, but I'll bet you anything he lives better now than he did in the Airglanfath. I've worked a long time for a way out, and I'm not giving up just because the first wind suddenly got nostalgic. Let's forget about them, and then I'd like you to help me with help me find something else. I should go. I seem to have lost the mood. First of all, one has no right to ask Sophie. I'll tell him to leave it. I'll buy it from you. What? So £6,000. If you've got that kind of coin, I'll gladly help you spend it. Let's look at the matter. The shoulder relaxing kittens. That's the spirit. Man. Yeah, I'm not paying 7,000 just for that. That is not happening. Definitely. What's your name? Hold on. I've heard.
Welcome.
Carly. The Pearl Elf Gold. Okay, tell me about yourself. I came to Defiance Bay from the frozen lands at the southern end of the view. Okay, no. So it's just because she's a patron that her name
Hey
got
there.
mentioned, and I saw the name. Okay. Not a patron, a worker. Man. I need to go to Copper Lane quick. Need to speak to that guy because I am not paying the 6k. It's not happening.
Good day, stranger.
His robes are torn and stained with vomit. He turns his eyeless face towards you, wiping his mouth. Come for a story. His speech is slurred and his voice ragged. I told you all the best stories. He slaps his chest. It's my club anyway. What club? The club of refined and prestigious gentlemen. He prods the shoulder. Wait, if you don't know about the club, you must be. He heaves, catching at his chest. After several precarious seconds, he recovers. Where was I? Oh, you must be here about the ring. The ring. He shoves it into your hand. I have to have that to get into the lounge. He hiccups. They don't let just anyone in now. In, you know. He wipes a hand on a shredded rope. It's the most exclusive club in Defiance Bay. He slaps you on the back, and wherever you do, don't tell them you're new, or he turns away, overcome by a fit of dry heaving. Okay, postal card, postal patron, postal patron. Wade's eyes are red-rimmed and unfocused. He stares into a filthy mug as if searching for something. He shivers and takes another drink. Perhaps you've had enough to drink. His eyes filled with shame, with self-loathing. What do you want from me? Your son's missing. You'd better explain what you're doing here. Wade buries his face in his hands. It's not like that. I was taking the boy fishing, and I just wanted to stop on the way for a drink. A quick one, so I told him to wait for me outside. I only meant to stay for a few minutes, but by the time I came out, he was gone. He stared at his mug and takes a quick drink. I don't know what I was going to tell Odda. I don't know what I'm going to tell Odda. I'm going to go look for him anyway. Don't be so hard on yourself. You didn't mean for this to happen. You can't hide in here. You'll have to face it sooner or later. Wade turns back to his drink and takes a long breath. What an ass.
Good day to you.
She leans on the bar, her black painted nails tapping on the wood. What'll it be? I'd like to order refreshments. Any of your regulars looking for work? They've got to earn their ale money somehow. Take a look. Oh. Oh. A messenger from Defiance Bay.
Yeah? Sure.
Can't I do these things remotely as well? Do I have to run all the way there now? Well, travel. There's a soul there. It's the boy. A young boy's corpse lies at your feet, half covered in dirt and seaweed. His hands were stiffened around a dagger. Half stiffened. A soul lingers nearby, something confused and lost in the seaside fog. Reached out towards the soul. As you reach for the soul, it lashes out. Glowing mist strikes at the air around you. The soul can't touch you, but you feel it burn with a feeble, uncontrollable rage. It's okay, I'm here to help. Soul flickers, it ripples towards you, timidly at first as it swirls around you. You experience wonder, fear, and a joy of running between the ships at noon. With a jolt, it pulls you into the streets around the Salty Mast. Women with painted faces weave between men stumbling in and out of the lamplight. Fathers gone in for a drink, just like always. He said he'd only be a few minutes, but it's been hours. The man guarding the door only laughed when you tried to explain this. There's always a back door in the alley. Two men have cornered a woman. Her cheeks are streaked with tears. She backed against the wall and looking away. They're inching closer. You step forward. The men barely acknowledge you, but the woman looks at you, a plea in her eyes. You've seen the look in abused strays, in your hollow-born sister. The time father took her from the splintered cradle and to the filled wash basin. You were brave that day. A knife is in the thug's belt. It's in your hands, and now it's in his thigh. You're small and fast, but not fast enough. Fingers bite into your arm, and a muddy boot sails towards your face. Then everything is muffled by cold, brackish water. The soul retreats from you. It pulses with a question. You died. You need to understand this to move on. Life is fair. I wouldn't expect the next one to be any different. Darren's soul absorbs this thought and ebbs in the ocean mist around the dock. A young boy's got like, okay, take the dagger. The boy's small hands are rigid in death, but you pry the dagger free. It looks too large and too expensive to have belonged to him. The letter B is carved into the pommel.
Hey there.
I found the boy. Come your boy. A messenger came from Defiance Bay, but I was in Defiance Bay. could have just spoken to me there.
Better indeed.
Speak to the palace messenger at Cape Noah. The Warden's Lodge watches over the wilds near the stronghold. Upgrading the lodge will grant bonus to survival skill upon resting at the Bright Hollow, as well as provide access to the Warden, who offers high-level bounties. The home is only as comfortable as its house. Restoring yours may return as a semblance of order to the keep. Purging this upgrade will restore the lab inside Bright Hollow. Bright Hollow courtyard pool. Oh, that's the inside of the merchant stalls are complete. Do I do the walls now? See, I'm thinking maybe I am gonna stay at the keep and just keep resting and finish these little things. Message from the Ducal Palace. Upon the intrusion, my lord, Councillor Warren urgently requests that you meet him at the charred barrel in Brackenbury. Is it about Kate Noah again? I don't know, my apologies, beloved. I'm merely a messenger. He noticed a bead of sweat trickle from his eyes. Remind me of the challenge who Chancellor Warren is. He's a legal arbiter of Earl Doemenel, Lord of Grasp. I believe you've made his acquaintance at the Ducal Palace. Why isn't the Chancellor meeting me at the palace? Perhaps the Chancellor is meeting with you in an unofficial capacity. It happens from time to time. The Mesher stares at the ground, avoiding eye contact. I'll meet him. This guy wants to kill me. The Mesher bows swiftly. As he exits the chamber, he gives an audible sigh of relief before the door slams behind him.
Good day, stranger.
Looking for troubles, but it's okay. No. No. Oh, whatever. Small showbreast played high. No. It's pretty stupid that you can't set the rest time.
The keep's coming along nicely.
Why are you talking? Okay. Don't need bonuses now. Why is it not done? You're choking. I don't think this is Upcoming payday. Oh. I just want these small things built. Then I will go back. Okay, these are done. Okay. Why does the inside still look so shit?
Better indeed.
Small changes. Oh, small changes. Except as is, and then we go back. There's a few quests I can actually finish off by just going back there. No. No, we had a plan. We might as well just finish the stuff as we can. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna call it, you guys. I think we did some pretty decent progress today. I hope you all have a fantastic day. See you next time.